In this video, I'm going to tell you the single best present that you can buy for your best friend, your boyfriend, your dad, your mum, basically anybody at all who likes music will love this idea. It is an absolute winner. So before we get started, if you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe, that would be great. So what is it? What is the single best present that you could ever buy somebody? Well, I'll give you a clue and I'll show you some of the items here. So this is by Ed Sheeran. We've got Billie Eilish, AC/DC, Harry Styles, the Imagine Dragons, Oasis, Post Malone, Foo Fighters, Guns N' Roses, Killers, Bon Jovi. Have you guessed yet? Yeah, of course, what I'm talking about is vinyl. Vinyl is such a great present because it's not just about the music. We all know that Spotify has taken over the world and you can find any song you like at the touch of a button. So you can listen to all of these albums within 10 seconds on Spotify. But that's not the point. That isn't why people want vinyl, and that isn't why this is a great present. This is a great present because it's physical, so you can touch it, you can feel it. But more importantly than that, it takes you back to that time. So if you're buying this for your friend or your dad or your mum, and they used to have vinyl back in the day, back when they were growing up, when they were younger, they used to buy vinyl because that was the only way that you could buy music, was buying vinyl. Then when you get these vinyl records, it takes you back. You suddenly are transported back to your youth and you remember exactly where you were, what you were doing when you had this record, when you used to listen to it all of the time. So it is not just about a piece of music. It's about nostalgia and recreating your youth and just thinking back to what it was like. So take this piece of vinyl. This is Black Sabbath. It's quite an old record. But if you've got a dad or an uncle or a granddad who used to like rock music, then they probably had this album at some point. And when you give this to them as a present, it's going to take them back to that time. And when they're holding this, it is so magical. And this album is a gatefold, so it opens up and you've got some pictures in here and some information. But the exciting part is when you take the vinyl out. So you pull out the inner sleeve, and then the moment when you see the black vinyl with the rings and the label in the middle, it's just magical. This is old school. This is basically what it was like back in the day to listen to music. You had to have this piece of plastic. You had to put it onto your turntable and then put the needle on and play it. And what's great about this form of music is that you will listen to all of these tracks. It's too easy on Spotify to just flick through the tracks, skip, and actually just move on to something else, and you don't even listen to a full track. When you make the effort to put this onto your turntable, you will sit and listen to all of the songs on this side, and then you can turn it over and listen to the songs on the other side. So it is a super magical present. Now, what I'm going to talk about now is the turntable, because you'll probably find that most people don't have the ability to play vinyl anymore, because we all threw out our turntables and all of the equipment when CDs and MP3, MP4 players came through. Everybody got rid of all the vinyl, they got rid of all the equipment, and this is a magical present. So if you've got the ability to play it, then buying vinyl is a super present. You know, giving somebody the Post Malone double vinyl, really exciting. That's a really nice present, really lovely. And things like this, what is great, if you get the Post Malone one, you can get coloured vinyl. So this is something that differentiates it from listening to it on Spotify, because look at that. That is so cool. Really, really cool. We've got a Billie Eilish one here. Let me pull that out. It's Billie Eilish. Similar thing. We've got a gatefold, so it opens. It's got all of the lyrics in here. Really nice. You can sit and listen to the music and read through the lyrics. And then let's have a look at the vinyl on this Billie Eilish. It's peach. It's fantastic. Look at that. It's so exciting. and it becomes a collection. You then start collecting these things. You want to have different colours, different types of vinyl. It's really quite addictive. Once you get started, it's something really, really magical that you'll want to carry on doing. And it will give your dad or your uncle or your granddad or your best friend or your mum, it gives them a new lease of life on music, because they will want to collect these things and build up all of their collection again. So let's have a look at a turntable that you can buy right now on Amazon. Okay, so this is the Audio Technica. There's a whole lot of different options on Amazon, but I'm just picking this one out because I've got it. Somebody bought this for me as a present, and I just was so delighted that I thought I'd make a video about this. Now, this is a great piece of kit because it's USB enabled. So you can just take a USB cable from this and plug it into your computer or something else. Now, what I've done, I've teamed it up with some speakers. So I've actually got it like an old school turntable setup. So let's have a look at it, and then we will play some vinyl just to show you how exciting it is. Okay, so here we are. Here is the turntable set up with some speakers. So we've got the plastic glass lid, and then we lift it up, and this is such an exciting piece of kit. Turn it on, and then we'll start the rotation. Close that down. So I'm a bit of an old rocker, so we're going to have a look at AC/DC Back in Black, which is the second biggest selling album of all time, so quite famous. So let's have a look at the inside sleeve on this. Oh yeah, look, we have got a proper old school inside sleeve, tons of information. We've got the old AC/DC Hell's Bells on there, lots of pictures of the band, really cool. You can spend a long time just looking through all of this and just reliving your youth and remembering all that time when you used to get ticket stubs and just, you know, the concerts. Really super cool. So let's put this on and hear what it sounds like. Okay, so that's the vinyl going on. I will start it. So we've got a rotation on the turntable. Lift up the arm. So there's a small arm at the back. I bring the needle over. Okay, let's drop that needle and listen to the first few bars of this album. Hear the crackle. You can see what's going on here. We've got a piece of vinyl rotating on the turntable. We've got the needle, we've got the speakers. This is an evening's entertainment for anybody that you give this piece of equipment to. And it's a really nice piece of kit. I've been using this for the last 6 months or so. Absolutely awesome. Haven't had any problems with it at all. Plays perfectly every time. Really recommend this. I think it's a great entry point for anybody who wants to get back into vinyl, build up your collection, and then maybe you could upgrade at some point in the future. So I definitely recommend this. So thank you for watching. Hopefully it's been enjoyable. Hopefully it's been an eye-opener. It's reminded you what it's like to have vinyl, what it's like to have a turntable, to actually have to put a piece of plastic onto the turntable to listen to music. It is old school, it's fun, it's exciting, and definitely recommended as the best present that you will ever buy anybody. Thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.